Thanks for coming together. Joel Mulholland and Brett Adams in the studio with us. Thanks for coming, boys.
Thanks for having us.
It's quite an uncomfortable rock and roll couch to look cool on.
It looks good, though, so long as it looks good.
I've been shuffling around for about 4 minutes.
How are you boys feeling? You're this is the second album in of 3 for this year, and possibly the hardest. How did it go for Bruce Springsteen quickly first?
It went really well, didn't it?
Yeah.
I would say very well. Yeah, I love the album Born to Run. That's the only one I really know of Bruce Springsteen properly, and so I knew I was going to enjoy it. And you're a bit of a new fan now, aren't you?
Yeah. I wasn't into Bruce growing up at all. It wasn't on the radio or the CD player at home, so it was quite a lot of that material was new to me, and I was like, God, what the hell are these song structures? And it's always quite a battle getting into the head and into the songs of these amazing artists, and I got there with Bruce and I just loved it. It was awesome.
So you're Kiwi come together. I call you our local celebrities. So first you, Joel, how much experience have you got playing the guitar? How many decades?
3 decades.
Brett, you're a bit more?
Yeah, I'm probably more 4.5.
Yeah. And tell us about, just quickly, some of the bands you've been in that we might know, just so people can make the association. I know, Brett, you've been in the Mockers.
The Mockers was my first band, yeah. I have a band with my partner Diane called the Bads.
Who are very good, by the way.
Thank you. Played with Tim Finn for many years. Exponents, I've done some touring with them and still continue to play with them. And also the Dudes.
And apart from that,
the biggest pub gig in the world,
yeah.
A very good session musician apart from that. Would that be fair?
I don't know.
An okay session
Yes.
musician,
Not
okay.
for me to say, but thanks.
All right, just a session musician. If
Yeah,
we
I'm
must.
no, I'm not really a session musician. I'm just in a lot of bands.
Yeah.
You play very well.
Thank you.
And you can
Okay.
read music? Is that a thing? Because a lot of guitarists can.
I can, but I'm so slow it's not
worth it, eh?
No.
Joel, you had a very different upbringing.
Yeah.
Not a rock and roll upbringing at all.
Kind of. Like, I couldn't wait to get out of school. I found my feet when I found this thing, at a boys' school down in Christchurch, and it was pretty hellish, going through 4th and 5th form, and then found my little circle and started bands down there. It was quite a healthy scene I was into very alternative music and had many bands that I was in down there. One of them that we got to a certain point, it was called Gasoline Cowboy. We all moved up to Auckland and to the Big Smoke and looking for a record deal and all of that stuff, and then I decided to stop that band and started another band with my brothers called the Mots.
Yeah.
I was also doing production and working on studio kind of stuff all the way through my teenage years and 20s, and I ended up becoming a guitarist for quite a few different bands. I played with Neil Finn pretty early on, and then joined his son Liam's band, and we toured the UK and the States and stuff. I was playing bass and then guitar with him, and played with the Reduction Agents, quite a few little indie kind of bands, and then played with Anika Moa for a while, for a few years. I was her guitarist and producer and did all of that stuff. So yeah, I keep on liking
It's pretty shabby resumes all round, really.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Putting us to shame.
So when the OK Computer, which is the Radiohead album, that was their 3rd album that they released, right? So when that came out, you were saying that you weren't really across Bruce Springsteen. Were either of you, do you remember that coming out in 1997?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, much so, yeah.
Yeah, it was huge. You mentioned the Bends. That was my mum and dad's scene, and we were down in Christchurch at this time. And just before OK Computer came out, mum and dad went out to the Warner's pub down there, famous old pub, and saw them play to 120 people.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Those kind of gigs that I'm just these days going far out, that'd be amazing. And then not long after that, OK Computer came out, and I was thrashing Pablo Honey and the Bends at that point because of mum and dad. And yeah, it just blew my mind. I couldn't believe the sound of that album. It was awesome.
Is it the most challenging album you've done to date? Because you did Dark Side of the Moon last year, didn't you? I mean, that can't have been easy. Those bits.
That's definitely
It wasn't
pushed
easy, yeah. But I think this one, it's hard to know once you get into the rehearsal room. But there are some bits of music in learning OK Computer, or not OK Computer, some of the other songs that we'll be featuring in the other set, which really made me think, what on earth is going on? How are they doing this? There's some weird count going on that's not coming natural to me. And I've just been playing it every day for a long time, and I've got it now, but it's there are some strange moments, what are they thinking? It's very mathematical and,
So
and
who-
it's sort of subliminal. It's not like obvious.
Yeah, well, who's the Peter Greenwood for this, or do you sort of take turns?
Jonny Greenwood.
Oh, Jonny
Jonny.
Greenwood, yeah, Jonny.
Well, I guess I do quite a bit of both of us. We share it around as, bits of what do you want to do? Do you want to do this bit of guitar? So it's not
I'll
quite
give it a
as-
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny, for those who didn't know, is the one who is kind of playing like he doesn't know what he's doing, but is genius. Is
Yeah.
that how would you describe Johnny Greenwood's
He
playing?
is a genius. I mean, he's just got a very unique style and instantly recognisable. I've told this story many times, but I'll tell it one more time. In 1994, I was in England with my partner Diane, and we're in a band called the Julie Dolphin, and we played a gig in Oxford, and a guy came up to us and he said, I really like your band, started talking about guitars. The next thing he said, would you like to do some shows with us? I got a band, and okay, what's your band? He went, Radiohead. And they had that song Creep, and I went, yeah, I know them. He went, the Creep band, right? And I named a few other songs, which he liked the fact that it was, it wasn't just the one song. So we ended up doing 2 tours with him, the Iron Lung single, which was only about maybe 4 or 5 shows, and then about 14 shows for the release of the album The Bends. And I just remember seeing this, Johnny was like 22, and I didn't hardly talk to him on the whole tour. Right at the end we spoke to each other. It was really nice, but he was just, wow, this guy is really just the ultimate new sort of guitar hero in a way. He doesn't really want to be a guitar hero, but he's doing the Sonic Youth thing, this sort of playing with reckless abandon and really interesting at the same time, as well as being a really good player. I just thought, wow, that guy is just a future, new guitar hero.
Well, you've blown away a lot of people with the albums that you've done so far for Come Together, and your level of professionalism is outstanding. So, and I'm sure this will be a challenge for you, but and an interesting new audience perhaps coming in, going, righto, I'm going to test you.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, are as many people going to come to this one? Is that our audience?
You've been pretty much packed out, haven't you?
Yeah,
A
we've
lot
been
of
so
the
lucky. It's such a big job, but an honour to get into those theatres and represent these artists. It's so cool.
Well, I mean, sometimes you need to go and immerse yourself in an album. If you haven't listened to it, when it came out in 1997, you weren't across it. But trust that you guys know by now what's pretty decent, what you're capable of as well. So, did you learn anything interesting about that album? You've got to delve into it, right? I do know that OK Computer comes from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I didn't know that.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that movie?
God, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
great
that.
movie.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see the actual TV series, but
Yeah, right.
I think there's a line that says, "Okay, computer, is it I want to take over now," or something like that. And the
did not know that.
paranoid android.
Marvin the Paranoid
Yeah,
Android.
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Oh, is that based on Marvel?
Yeah, the depressed robot.
Paranoid
Yeah.
I learned where the
Android.
name Radiohead came from.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Talking Heads,
Maybe,
right?
and
Yes.
OK Computer.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But also, the answer to the life, the universe, and everything is
42.
Me too, yeah.
everybody knows that, but it's kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're looking forward to you playing, and good luck. What's I know we're jumping ahead, but I can see you're doing some practice sessions for Talking Heads. How's that going? Because that's the one I'm going to come and see.
Cool. How would you say that's going, Brett?
We're early days yet. We've done one day of promo and rehearsing a few songs, so
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's next, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that too.
Such a different show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, from OK Computer and Bruce and then Talking Heads, it's exciting and challenging.
Now, I noticed
Cool.
you're doing some singing as well as playing.
Yeah.
Does that count out the other lead vocalists that you've got in your arsenal of come
Well,
together people?
We often get to sing a few, we've sung on the Neil Young ones.
Yeah.
It's not,
Right.
Is it-
So who else is singing on OK Computer apart from yourselves?
We've got Seamus Johnson.
Yes.
He's such a versatile guy. He's got the AC/DC thing locked in. He also
Big
does.
range.
He's got such a massive range, and he's a great guitarist. So he's involved, and a new guy, Josh Braden, new guy to us, that you may not have come across, from a band called No Broadcast in Christchurch.
Nice.
He lives and breathes Radiohead.
Right.
He sent us through some demos, and I thought, okay, they'll be just voice memos off his phone of some Radiohead stuff, so we know what he's like. And he had drums, bass, he had fully realised versions of these Radiohead songs. So he is deep Radiohead, this man. And our other singer is Milan Boric,
Cool.
who you guys probably know really well.
Yeah.
Such a professional and just an absolute legend to work with and be on the road with. So.
Must be so good to be, okay, so we're Radiohead. Who could we be? Let's pluck this person out of this band. Let's pluck this.
It's really interesting.
It's really cool you guys can do that. And also that you can make a living out of this now as it carries on. Because people are genuinely interested in going and seeing these.
It's so cool seeing that over the years,
Who would have thought?
Yeah, we did
it would
not
take off like that,
did not think about that.
Did you think about slipping some of your own songs in there into the set?
Of course.
Definitely, I always think about that.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
Or maybe at the big end of your
Well,
bash.
we've done that before. We've played had our albums played
idea.
as people are walking in anyway.
It's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
And our music would suit the Radiohead stuff, wouldn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
So all the time that it takes you to prepare for these albums, 3 a year, roughly,
Yeah.
do you have time to work on your own stuff? Does it inspire your own stuff?
It does actually,
Yeah.
but yes and no. It does take up quite a bit of time. Like, if I wasn't learning Radiohead now, I'd probably be doing something myself. But it is very inspiring, learning those songs and working out. Tom as well is also an amazing guitarist and does some really strange things. Yeah.
We'll let you get to it because we've got a couple of songs we're looking forward to playing, and might be also a note to say that you forgot your capo today, so
Yeah, it's going to be.
it's going to be challenging. All focus on you, Brett and Joel. Thank you for coming in, and don't forget these dates. There's 3 of them: Wellington Opera House on the 16th, Christchurch Town Hall on the Friday the 17th. Geez, you don't give yourself a break at all, do you?
No.
Eh? These big rock bands who come give themselves a couple of days off to enjoy the local scene, and then Auckland at the Civic. Saturday the 18th, that's all in July, before you start working on Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Good luck. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.